My husband and I have been together for 7 years, and I'm an awful wife. Real posts, real people, real problems. It's tea time, so grab your favorite cup of tea or whatever it is you like to drink, and let's spill the tea and clean it up. Let's go. So, what's up, visionaries? I'm Tonya, one half of TNL.J Visions Relationship Coaching, and today we have a poster wondering if they're a bad wife or if she's a bad wife. She said her and her husband been together for 7 years. She feel like she's an awful wife. So let's hop into the post. I ain't gonna even hold you. We on vacation, or I call it a vacation. And so, I'm trying to get back to it. We got our little nieces and nephews and my mom and my sister. So we're out here just chilling. So I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. And I'm hopping to this post. All right, so my husband and I have been together for 7 years, and he is the love of my life. Done so much for me, yet I feel I would never be able to satisfy. Our relationship started off amazing for the most part, and we had a great life together as a couple. But after we had our son, who is 3 now, everything took a turn. At the moment, I am a stay-at-home mom, and throughout the day, it can become very overwhelming with managing a toddler and balancing other tasks. Poster, don't feel bad. You are definitely not alone. It can be overwhelming. Okay. So I feel so touched out, but also I feel there's something physically wrong with me to where I don't want any intimacy between my husband and I. Okay, wait. Let me take a little sip of my coffee. I don't have tea today. What y'all drinking? Make sure you put it in your comment in the comments below. Let me know what you're drinking. I got coffee from 7-Eleven, and no, I'm not doing any uh, advertising for 7-Eleven. It's just that they got this little gold card thing going on where you get 7 drinks a month for like $100 a year, and it's very worth it. So, and other perks, not just 7 drinks, but that's one. Let me see it. Okay, so let's hop back in. All right, so again, I don't want any intimacy between my husband and I. So she feeling out of touch because she feel like there's something physically wrong with her, where she don't want the intimacy between her husband and herself. His love language is physical affection. Mine is spending quality time. He takes it very personal that I don't want to be intimate and thinks it's because he's unattractive, even when I told him that he's not. I'm sorry, that that's not the case several times. This has put so much strain on our relationship, so many arguments, so much shame on my behalf, feeling like I do anything right. I clean the house, I make the food, I pack his lunch, I schedule all the appointments, but because our sex life is pretty much non existent, it doesn't matter. Ooh, I can see right through this, but we're going to finish spilling the tea before we clean it up. I've been seeking therapy for this for years. Great job. Anytime something feels off, or if you feel like, traumas or anything from your past relationships or childhood, or something's bothering you to the point that you feel like you need to talk to somebody, do reach out to a therapist or a good friend or your parent, somebody you can trust. Okay, been to a psychiatrist and even in and regular doctor about this issue. I'm only 24 and I shouldn't be this way. I love him so much and don't want to lose him, but I have no clue what to do. I've even tried doing it even if I don't want to, but then he claims it's not genuine. Overall, I think I'm just a bad wife. I separated parents like I did, but sadly, I think that that may be the only way to make him happy. What can I do to fix the situation, if anything at all? I didn't catch, and it just might be me. I didn't see that he how long he work or what he's doing. Well, she'll stay at home wife, so he must be working, and maybe he working a whole bunch of hours. Okay, but we'll get into it. Let's jump into some of these comments. So, Low Ambassador 7 says 7 years together means you guys have been together since 17 and 18 years old, babies. Besides, being a sham, SAHM, do you ever get time to do yourself? No, look, I'm old school. This SAHM, I don't know if that's an abbreviation or what. I would have put it together and said shame, even though it don't got an E. Okay, do you ever get time to yourself to go to be something like, great question. Free time for yourself, self-care, hobbies. When your husband is home, does he help with the parenting and household chores, mental and emotional load of running a household? This is great. I love everything that you just said. Commented on Ambassador 7. All those, that was great and great question. Does he take you out on date nights? That he secures hands? Is there non-sexual touch that doesn't have to be experienced of leading to sex? Please do not have duty sex with him. Read Come As You Are. Make him read it too. That is actually excellent advice, excellent questions, excellent suggestions. Okay, because all those things I would have said too. All right, and I still might when we clean it up. All right, the next commenter said, why do you keep saying you're a bad wife like you're a child who has learned to call herself bad because it's what her parents always say to her. You're only 24, you've been pregnant, you've given birth, and you're responsible for your child's survival since he or she was 1 hour old. You also cook, clean, do admin, maintain, do laundry, do the shopping, etc. I wasn't doing any of that at your age. I was responsible only for myself. Have you had a blood test? Have you spoken to the doctor who is experienced in women's health? Great questions. Does your husband do anything to give you some time to just be you instead of a mother and house servant? For so many women, it's hard to switch between being mommy all day to being horny sex goddess at night. Lastly, you're not a bad wife. You're a young woman who's experiencing low sex drive for reasons that are both very understandable and probably, but perhaps this great husband of yours needs to do more than just finger point and cry about the lack of sex he's getting. I love, love, love these comments. Very good advice. Very good. Very great comments. Okay, I'm gonna do one more before we clean. Mysterious Rice 1084. I'm honestly appalled at the amount of people telling her the way she needs to fix herself, quote unquote, to sleep with her husband. Sex is supposed to be a pleasurable act, not just for men, for you too. This is supposed to be something good for you, not something you need to make yourself do for him. So the question is, what do you need in order to be able to enjoy sex again based on what you've written? It sounds like you need more support and intimacy outside of sex and way less shaming. I also love this post, this comment. It's awful that you call yourself a bad wife or that your husband lets you feel that way. How many men write posts about how they're bad husbands? I don't think I've seen any. You're not just being, you're not being able to enjoy sex right now. It's also sad for you. But the whole narrative seems like it's some loss for your husband. And it is. You got to fix yourself, mama. Absolutely agree. Okay. So, yeah, I have a few things that I want to talk about to clean this up um, because it is definitely a hidden weight of motherhood. So, let's talk about the emotional, mental, and physical toll of motherhood. Being a stay at home mom is work. And if you've ever been there, All us ladies, all us moms, we know that it's some work going behind being a stay at home mom, even more than the husband going to his job. We have to do more work at home as a stay at home mom. It might seem like just because the husband's getting out the house and going to a job that they're physically working harder than us or mentally working harder than us because we're in the house. So it might seem that way to the husband, like we get to chill or, we at home, but it's not like that. It's very hard. And again, it's harder than a 9 to 5, if you ask me. And what do you guys think? What do you ladies think? And guys too. Do you think that being a stay-at-home mom is much harder? It's often invisible work and it's nonstop. So a lot of the times, you going, at least at work at a 9 to 5, you get a break. You don't get no break. You got to keep going, especially if you have those small children. Okay. So many women don't feel touched out because they don't love their husbands. They feel it because their bodies and minds are just simply exhausted. Your body gets exhausted when love. Let's talk about when love languages clash. Okay, her love language is quality time, but his is affection. This mismatch is like it's common than we realize, but when we ignore it, we unintentionally starve each other. He's not noticing that she's not getting that quality time, whether that quality time is with herself or with him. If to me it seems like she's not getting any quality time home. Even if she got some quality time to herself, she would feel better coming home having some intimate time with him. And intimacy and having sex to me is two different things. Okay, intimacy doesn't have to be sex. So I think of that differently. That's kind of for him letting her go out and him taking care of the kids while she go take care of herself. That's intimate. That's gonna create some things, some sparks at home. Okay. All right. So let's continue. Neither partner is bad. Okay. So another thing that you would be dealing with is guilt and intimacy. That's what I feel in this post as well. You have guilt and intimacy. So feeling guilt doesn't automatically lead to connection. Okay, when sex feels like a chore or obligation, it wounds the intimacy even more. Nobody wants to feel obligated to have sex. That's a natural thing that should come natural. Again, like the commenters were saying, what is he doing to help? Is he taking a load off sometime? Which I could tell from your post that he can't be because you would be more intimate. Little things. So if it feels like a chore, it's not going to get done. And if it get done, it's not going to be out of a want to. So you ain't going to get the best uh, sex. You know what I'm saying? She's drained. She's not really feeling it. She's not really into it. Okay. Husbands, if you guilt your wife into sex, you may get her body, but you're going to lose her heart. Because, like I said, it's like, here you go. Period. So men feel rejected, but women feel unseen. Okay. A man may take rejection personally and internalize it as I'm unwanted. So he might be feeling like he unwanted, but that's not the case at all. Because he just don't know how you feel. Okay. A woman may feel like her values is reduced to her body or what she can give, not who she is. Both of you are hurting in silence. Next, she's trying, but the shame is louder than progress. So she said she went to a psychiatrist. She's seeking the therapy. So you're definitely trying, okay? But I feel like it's some things that your husband needs to say and do to help you get to where you need to be to have sex, okay? But I want you to celebrate seeking out a therapist and going to a psychiatrist because that's a win. That's a win for you. So celebrate it. Don't blame yourself. All right. So let's talk desire versus drive. Okay. There may be hormonal, medical, or emotional causes to your decreased libido. So it might not be you. It might be medical or hormonal. I mean, you did just have a baby and you're young and you're doing a lot. I mean, the goal isn't just to fix you, but it's to find a new rhythm that works for both of you. All right, because you're in a marriage and a marriage is till death. So it's very important for you to understand that. And like one of the commenters said, they suggested a book. That's a good idea for you and your husband to read the book. I hadn't read the book yet, so I will with your husband like you on this post. The same way you let us know how you feel, let your husband know how you feel. You know, just calmly talk to him and use I statements and not too much pointing the fingers. Okay, even if he is the problem. Okay, because we can't fix other people. We can fix ourselves. And it's going to keep God there. Keep prayer in your marriage. And with that, you can't lose, okay? Learn again to be vulnerable. And hopefully he can open up to you too if he got some issues going on with himself. And if you two have to, seek therapy together, okay? So I'm going to call my husband. Let's call Lamont and get his input on this. All right. I hope you can hear it. Let me come. Hey, babe. So you are live on Tea Time. Okay. All right. And so the poster is having issues. She feels like she's not a good wife about how much she have to do at home. You know, like she cleans, she cooks, she a stay-at-home mom. So, you know, everything that needs to be done there. And she just feel like she's a bad wife. What type of advice would you give her?
Man, I feel like we got to make time for things that we feel that's important in a relationship on both parties. So sometimes we both gotta if a man wants his wife to have sex with him more, then that was the only. If she say the reason why she's not yours, then why not the man step in and do some house to wash some dishes for more intimate? Like I said, I think it's more importantly you gotta what do you offer? You gotta a lot of times you gotta offer something to get something.
Yeah.
And not the regular thing that's the man's being the provider and the woman staying at home. Sometimes we gotta mix roles.
Yep.
If we want a little extra. So if you want more intimacy, you got to do more at home. And what's the exchange of you washing some dishes for a little more intimacy? A lot of men will do that.
Yeah.
Come in and clean the living room so wife don't have to. Come in and clean the bathroom so people don't have to. So your wife don't have to. The more chores and extra things that you can take off your wife at home, she can spend that time with you. Like you bought me a lawnmower. Saturday chores.
Yeah.
Sometimes we gotta do things. We gotta do things to create the more leisure time for us, or more time to spend together. We gotta buy our time back.
Yeah. That is a one more thing before you go. So his love language is full attraction. I mean, yeah, physical, yeah, attention, attraction, pretty much. And hers is quality time. So do you think that play a part in it, like the clash of the love languages?
Yeah. She need
Mm-hmm.
more time. What that it's kind of self-explanatory. She
Yeah.
need more time before she get it. But
Right.
she have more time to actually spend time, get quality time with him if she's doing all the work.
Yep. And that's what I said too. And I also thought that, that quality time would even be good for her to spend herself. Like let
Yeah.
her go somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
keep the kids, let her go to the spa or take a class, or something that she wanna
She needs
do.
some time out the house so she can feel relaxed and not always in work and go mode. And
Yeah.
even when you're working at home, it's like you never stop. I mean, we work from home. And working from home is like you never stop. People with a 9 to 5 job, I think they fail to realize that most people are 9 to 5, unless they got a job that they require to bring stuff home. Most people, once they get off the job at 9 to 5, they stop thinking about it.
Yep.
They don't think about it till they get back on there. And depending on the job, I mean, who knows? The man might not do much at work. You got to realize if you ain't out there working hard on the job, you're doing an outside intensive labor and job. But you got to realize if you want your wife to be more intimate with you, you got to be more intimate with her. And that she need quality time. So you got to do some extra tours at home to get that quality time with her so she can be intimate with you.
Right. And what I was saying is that we think that intimacy and sex is two different things. That's how we feel. At times like intimacy, like I feel like it's intimate for him to let her go somewhere, And when she come home, that's when the spark's gonna fly.
Yeah, because you don't feel the pressure of the household chores.
Right. Intimacy, intimacy. So see into me, read into me. Yes. Yes.
Without having sex. That's what
Yeah.
it means. You got to talk more without having sex. See, he wants sex, she wants intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
You can't keep colliding like that.
Yeah.
You got to meet what he's not going to get what he wants if he don't meet her.
Yeah.
So you got to choose your boundary. You want to say, well, I'm not getting sex. Well, meet her. Meet her. You got to meet the woman. Because I'm sure it's straining him to get it. He want intimacy more than she probably want. He wants sex more than she probably want intimacy.
Yeah.
They probably want the same.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he probably want sex if he not getting. Saying, what do you offer? Mm-hmm. You scratch somebody back.
I love you. All right. It's time for me to share my final thoughts. I just want it's not about sex. Remember that you showing up, you trying, you communicating, you even getting help. That's not a bad wife. That's a brave one, okay? And to the husbands watching this, if your wife is struggling and you make her feel like all she's good for is what happens in the bedroom, you're not helping the heart. You adding to the hurt. Intimacy is built through trust, patience, safety, and service, not guilt trips. Marriage is not either we're having sex or it's over. Marriage is about learning to love each other better, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's not how you want it. So before you throw the whole relationship away, ask this: how can we meet each other with more grace, not more pressure? Like my husband just said, you gotta meet her halfway, meet him halfway. You are not broken, poster. You are not broken, visionary. You're becoming. And healing takes time. Remember that, okay? So this has been another tea time. Thank you so much for joining. Feel free to comment, like, and if you got value out of this, share and subscribe. And to all the new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. We hope you get value here. And be sure to catch Lamont and I for Visions of Love and Relationships podcast, where we help couples go from conflict to connection, because we're all about healthy dating to healthy marriages. All right, and it starts with you. So until then, I'm gonna see you on the next one, same time, same place.